Where do you find inspiration for your content? You want to go first?
Maybe you go first, and then I'll
Okay.
segue into it because it leads on to what we'll talk about next.
The shower.
What? What do you mean? What was the
So,
what
where do you find inspiration for your content?
Oh.
In a very funny way, it's true. I find the most inspiration for my content and our content from doing nothing and tasks that don't involve thinking. And people agree with me. I know people agree with me because I've heard people, like other creatives, saying there's no better thinking place for ideas than the shower.
I know you. It's shower lovers are out there.
Well, if you're a shower lover, tell me. But no, seriously.
Yeah. So okay. So I took it in a different way, as in where you like my brain straight away went to like
Other people.
Well, like, where do you look at content that you like YouTube and all that? But you're saying when you have a clear space of time just to think to yourself and nothing. Yeah, you literally can't pick up a device. That's actually pretty good. You literally can't pick up a device you can think about.
I've actually spent a lot of time thinking about this because, not because you asked me it, I didn't just spend hours on it, but over the course of this year, I found what really helps me, and not everybody's the same, is I don't find I'm inspired by consuming other people's content. I feel like I'm inspired.
Yes.
I'm sure it still happens, but generally speaking, the most inspired I get in terms of ideas and what I want to do, it's when I'm not thinking about work. So it's like going for a walk,
No, 100%.
shower, not doing anything, and then you've got ideas and you want to run with it because you're not comparing. Again, you're not comparing to anything else. You're just like, that's a good idea. I've got nobody else telling me it's not a good idea. I haven't seen that somebody else is already doing it, which is a massive one.
It's so true. That whole thing of like doom scrolling or literally just looking at other people's, because look, I understand you can, like I still do get this, and I'm sure you, even though you just said that, you still probably get inspiration from or motivation from looking at other people's content.
Definitely,
but if you do it too much, you're literally just going to compare, and you're just going to be like either I can do that, so why aren't I getting the engagement, or I should do that right away, and then you just bust your ass and kind of like overwork yourself or just don't get a result you're happy with because you're not taking the time or whatever.
Or what about the old, you've got a really good idea and then you find someone who's done that exact same thing and then you never do it.
Just like, no.
Whereas if you didn't see it, it could be your bloody $1 million
that's actually a great point.
project. Or whatever.
No, that's so true. Because it's so easy to be, I've said this to you a fair few times, like it's so easy to get in any life decision really. If you see something on the internet or someone close to you or whatever says something that puts you off an idea that you're originally motivated for, it's so easy just to be like, you're right, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Or you're right, that is a shit idea. But you're increasing your chances if you scroll heaps and actually look at content that might be similar, that might put you off, or someone might be talking to you, and I don't know, it's so easy to get put off.
And I'm sure, just the last point on this, I'm sure I do get inspired by it. I just can't pinpoint the type of people that inspire me.
It probably changes though. Like it's dependent.
But I know people that I could name 3 photographers, for example, that's where they get inspiration from. Where that's just not how I work. Did you want to touch on your answer? Or you want to say a bit?
I want to touch on this thing, and then we'll go back. We'll go into Michael's week because this man has been a busy boy.
Busy week, but you go into what you want to link into this question about where you find inspiration for your content.
I have to give credit. I saw a thread. I don't mind threads. Some good
Who uses threads?
What do you mean? I do.
Oh, no, I was just asking the people.
Oh yeah, true. I actually like it for like content's sake, and like people just have some good advice on podcasts, on content, on
a lot of experts on threads though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You see a lot of the same thread. People say they literally just like copy and paste, and it's like it does feel like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether it's just like the algorithm being like, hey, I know you saw this and like this, so I'm going to send you every other thing that is similar.
But it's also like you see a bit of advice that someone could easily take and run with, like, as their whole
mantra.
Yeah.
When you don't know if it's true, it's just the fact that it's got a few likes.
Yeah.
That led me to a very good thread that I saw.
Tell me, Darren.
I wish I had the I'm pretty sure the name is at Leasham.
Probably not too relevant.
No, anyway, it's a common saying.
Oh, yeah,
but it's
yeah.
basically you just see it. You like what you saw?
No, I'm saying giving credit. It's like giving credit to a photographer, but a thread.
Yes, exactly. I was trying to give credit because anyway, it's a saying that a lot of people say, but it's basically just create more than you consume.
Yeah.
I think it just speaks volumes that just the doom scroll's horrible. If you said it, what you were just saying then, if you look at stuff too much, you're not going to be motivated.
Yeah, no, I really like the simplicity of create more than you consume.
I've never done this, but I like the mindset of
I've never created more than
no. I like the idea. If you want to scroll, but look at your phone or literally set a timer and being like, I'm scrolling for 2 minutes.
I said,
and
I've got a timer on my Instagram app.
as in every single time you open it,
No, half an hour per day. It
half an
flags me.
half an hour at a time. If I open that thing, it's not going.
No,
past
half an hour per day. I mean, a lot of the days it will tell me, and I'll just say ignore for today. But otherwise, you just say give me 5 more minutes.
Really?
Yeah,
How do you do that through the iPhone?
Yeah, it's like you can do it for every app if you wanted.
Great. That's
Anyway,
good.
create more than you consume is a very good one.
Yeah. If you're unmotivated, do things like go for a walk or have a shower. Don't just go on Instagram and try to find.
Because it doesn't.
I don't think it really works.
It
honestly.
doesn't work.
Oh.
No, but like, tell me, like, you can't.
Okay.
You can't.
Well,
you
you're an
can't-
expert.
You can't go to Instagram being like, I need to feel inspired, so I'm gonna go find an idea. If anybody's ever had that happen, tell me. And you're a compulsive liar, if so.
And you're wrong.